Hey guys, so for the start of this video, I wanted to show you this caramel tip gel that I got. I got it from Sweetie Nail Supply. It is used to hold your tips onto the nail stands. So all you do is squeeze a little strip out on to your nail stands, and then you cure that in your lamp. It does say to cure for like 60 to 90 seconds depending on your lamp. With my lamp, I noticed that it works better if I cure it for 60 seconds. So if you do get this, you do kind of have to test it out and try the different cure times to see what works best for you. And then you are able to just stick the nails onto the stand and they don't slide around. If you put enough force, they do wiggle off and like pop off like you saw there. But here I'm tapping on it pretty hard. You can wiggle it around a lot. You can also file the nails on the nail stands and they don't pop off or anything. They stay very securely on there. A lot better than the sticky tack that you usually use for to hold on the nails on these nail stands. I have been really liking it, and you can reuse one little glob of that stuff a few times. I think the most I was able to use it was like 4 or 5 times, and in between each use you just wipe it off with some alcohol, and then you can stick a new nail right onto it, and it does eventually lose its stickiness after a few times, but you'll know when it stops sticking, like the nail just won't stick anymore, and then you just pull that right off and then apply a new strip and cure that on, and then you can reuse that little strip for about 4 or 5 times. I definitely recommend this stuff. So if you can get your hands on it, like I said, definitely recommend. I think it's only like $10 or something on Sweetie Nail Supply. It also doesn't leave any kind of residue on the back of the nails like that sticky tack does sometimes. I know sometimes people will use double-sided tape. I don't really know how well that works, but if you are using the sticky tack and you're tired of the nails popping off the stands or leaving any kind of residue on the back of the nails, highly recommend this caramel gel tip. So for the nail art, I am doing some St. Patrick's Day nails. I'm just going in and applying angel food cake to 4 of the nails because I'm going to do French tips on these. And I feel like this is a really pretty, like, nude, shimmery nude color for the base of French tips. Once I get that applied, I do go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And then after that, for the middle nail, I am taking, I think it's, Tea Party Tinsel. Also from Nails by Dev, it is a really pretty gold glitter. It does have really tiny hollow glitters in there. You can't really see it in this clip. You might be able to see it like when I do the outside shots, and I can't remember if I did shots under flash, but you can definitely see the little hollow glitters in person. They're like really teeny tiny compared to like all the gold glitters that are in here, but I thought this was a really nice gold for St. Patrick's Day. And then for the French tips, I'm doing a green French tip with Mad Hatter's Mistletoe, also from Nails by Dev, a really pretty glittery green. And I'm going to use the 12mm Deadly Detailer from Nails by Dev. That was a limited edition brush for Halloween, so it's not available anymore, but I do have her other 12mm liner brush linked down below. I also think I still have linked down below the brush bundle that I got from Amazon. I think it was like 30 some, $25-30 maybe. It comes with a bunch of double-ended liners, and they range from 5mm all the way up to 30mm, and I really like those. So depending on if you just want to buy, or if you're interested in purchasing the Nails by Dev brushes, I do have some of those linked, but I also have the double-ended liner brushes from Amazon if you'd rather just buy like a whole kit of liner brushes instead of buying like individual brushes. So anyhow, I'm just going in and taking that green and doing my French tip. I just draw on the French tips. I don't do any of those like lines or like all the other different like methods of doing it. This is honestly the easiest way for me to do it. Personally though, I don't really like doing French tips on press-ons because I feel like French tips are very like customizable and they look better when you do them based on the hand of the person that is going to be wearing them. Sometimes I just feel like French tips on press-ons, they can sometimes look fine, but other times they don't really look fine because they're not like proportioned right for the hand. Like the way I did the French tips on this set, I feel like it wasn't proportioned out right for my hand. And if I didn't have nails on at the moment when I was doing this, I could have been able to like hold the nail up to my nail and like figure out like how it needed to sit in order to look right on myself, but you know, I couldn't do that, so I just kind of had to do whatever kind of French tip. But anyhow, I just drew that on, filled it in with the liner brush. You can use the brush straight from the bottle to fill in the rest of it, but I figured these nails were fairly short-ish, and it would have just been quicker for me to fill in the rest of the tip with the liner brush here. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I did do 2 coats of that angel food cake. I also did 2 coats of the gold glitter, and I'm also going to do 2 coats of this green glitter. And obviously I cured each coat for every color for 60 seconds. I decided to go with like glitters and shimmers for this just because I feel like it makes sense for St. Patrick's Day for everything to be like glittery and shimmery, including the base of the nails. So like everything does have a little bit of glitter and shimmer on it. I just feel like with leprechauns and like rainbows and like pots of gold, I don't know, it just makes sense for everything to be like glittery and shimmery. Right here, I did mess up a little bit on my French tip, so I'm just taking the Slim Shady brush from Nails by Dev. This brush can be used for like blending, for shading, if you're doing nail art or like character art or something. It also can be used for cleanup. That's mainly what I use it for, is for cleanup, and it works really well. I just dip it into some alcohol and swipe it across the nail and it cleans it up really well. And now I'm just going in and finishing up the rest of the French tips on these nails. Again, I did do 2 coats of this green and I did cure each coat for 60 seconds. Also, something else I didn't mention earlier, I did go in, I mean, you did see me do it in the video, but I did go in and wipe all the nails off with alcohol to remove that sticky layer, because one, I am going to be putting stickers on that gold nail, but also 2, because I am going in and drawing on these French tips onto the nude nails. If you're doing nail art on top of like a base color, oh my gosh, Finn, you scared the heck out of me. I forgot you were in here. It's just a lot easier to paint on top of a nail and do like nail art and nail designs on a nail when that sticky layer isn't there. You could apply a matte top coat if you wanted, but I don't do that because that's just another layer added onto the nail that could, depending on how many layers you end up doing on the nail, could end up making them look bulky. So I prefer to just wipe off the sticky layer and then go in with my nail art like that. It helps to keep the gel polish from sliding around. The sticky layer also kind of acts as like a blooming gel a little bit. It doesn't spread as much as a blooming gel, but it does spread a little bit. So instead of like having a nice crisp clean line, it does kind of like fray almost a little bit, kind of like, you know, if you have the end of a string, it like frays out a little bit and it just doesn't look nice and clean anymore. So that's why I recommend just wiping off the sticky layer on the nail if you're going in with some nail art. Also, I do just want to apologize for all the sniffling that you might be hearing. My allergies are starting to get bad. It is warming up here in Arizona. It's actually been pretty nice weather here lately, and all the pollen is like everywhere, and I go outside and I can just smell like flowers and like the pollen and everything. So, and then on top of it, my cats, and they're shedding, and it's just, my allergies are absolutely insane. So my nose is like runny, my eyes are all watery, I'm sneezing like nonstop. So if you hear me sniffling, I apologize. I do need to take my allergy medicine, but I'm not doing that right now. But yeah, so sorry about all that. After getting the French tips on, I did wipe them off with alcohol because I am going to be putting stickers on those. But starting off here, I am applying the stickers to that golden nail. I decided I wanted it to kind of look like a field of like clovers and like shamrocks. So I'm just taking a bunch of different of those like four-leaf clovers and like shamrock stickers and just placing that all over the nail. And these stickers that I have, I do believe they came from Amazon, but I've had them for a few years. I think last year when I did a St. Patrick's Day set, I tried to see if I could find these stickers again, but I couldn't. I mean, you can search for St. Patrick's Day stickers on Amazon and you'll find a bunch of different ones, but I just couldn't find these exact ones. I will say that I do personally prefer to get stickers or use the stickers from Shop Kiki. I've mentioned them before and I've used their stickers before. Highly recommend those stickers. Those are definitely my favorite brand of stickers. They always work really well for me and I never have issues with them like tearing or anything. Sometimes the stickers from Amazon, Temu, AliExpress, Shein, those can be kind of hit or miss, and sometimes they're good quality, sometimes they're not, and they can end up ripping super easily. But like I said, I've never had any issues with my Shop Kiki stickers, and they have a ton of different stickers on that website, all different holidays, all different like cartoons and like just different themes of stickers. Pretty sure they do have St. Patrick's Day stickers, so and they're pretty reasonably priced too. Like they're a UK based company, so the price difference is a little different. Like it's like I think like some of them are like $1, or like what's it called in, I think it's like a pound or something, isn't that, or is it euros? I don't know which one it is, but it's only like $1 in their currency, and then it's like a little bit more, it's like a few cents extra like in American dollars. But like I said, for like one sheet, some of them you can get like 2 sheets bundled together, I think. There's also like bulk pricing and stuff. Anyhow, all that to say, if you are looking for good quality stickers, I definitely recommend Shop Kiki for all your stickers. They also have like water decals. I think they have some charms on there too. But yeah. Now I'm just going in and taking some random stickers. I think I did a leprechaun, a rainbow, a pot of gold, and the heart that has like the Irish flag colors on it on these nails. I am trying to figure out like where I wanted to place the stickers at, because I wasn't really sure where I wanted them to go. I kind of wanted them at the bottom, but then once I like put it there, I was kind of like, I don't know if that's the best place for it. So I'm just kind of moving it around to try and see. But I did end up liking how it looked on the bottom of the nail. So I just placed the little leprechaun down there. I did that with this rainbow. And then also with the pot of gold and the little heart sticker as well. once I got all the stickers applied, I'm just taking my shiny top coat from LGN. I personally prefer a thicker top coat when top coating stickers, but if I do use a thin top coat, if I'm top coating stickers, I will do 2 coats of that. I just feel like the thicker top coat, or applying 2 coats of top coat if it's a thin top coat, really helps to seal in those stickers and make sure that they have no chance of lifting or peeling off. After I get this top coat applied, I do go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And this is the finished result. I am really happy with this set. I feel like this was a really quick and easy set to do for St. Patrick's Day, although I know some people will argue and say that French tips are not a quick and easy design, but honestly, in my opinion, I feel like they are. Sometimes I just feel like people overcomplicate them, and some of the techniques that I see, I feel like it's just making the French tip a little more complicated than just drawing the smile line straight on there and just filling in the shape. But if doing all that other stuff works for you and makes it easier for you, then obviously go for it. And if you think that French tips are hard and they take a lot of time, then that's how you feel about them. Like, I don't know, I just personally feel like they're quick and easy, so that's why I always say they're quick and easy design. But anyhow, I think this set is really pretty. You could kind of see there on that gold nail a little bit of that hollow glitter. Like I said, the hollow glitter in it is super teeny tiny, so it is a little difficult to see. You can definitely see it way more in person, but it is there and it's super pretty. It just adds like that little bit of rainbow in there, and it fits in very well with the St. Patrick's Day theme. And then outside you can really see that shimmer there on that nude there. I think it's super pretty. Like, this is a super pretty like nude color, like a super pretty base color. It does also kind of have like a purpley kind of shift to it, like almost has some sort of like a chrome powder on top of it. But I think it worked out really well with this set. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.